Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Now, here's Capella. Misses. That one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Offensive rebound, 4 on the clock, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
And close to making the defense pay. For the lax coverage that time.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah.
the bloopers, right?
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Now, here is Robinson after Clint Capella's miss. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Not draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy two.
Now the pass to Tucker. Butler on the wing. Down low, here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Young. He's got 5. Driving in. He kicks it to Capella. Here's Herter. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Pass to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. A nice shot by Tucker.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Hunter. Here's Young, and the rejection by Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Lobs it up for Lowry. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's Collins from outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Passes it to Robinson. From downtown, it's rebounded by Herter. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Young, and it's Miami with the rebound. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now, here's Capella, following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
The pass to Lowry. Robinson for 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young outside. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 6 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Right wing, the Trae. It's good from long range. Tucker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Heat.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Here's Young. Takes it off the glass. Young's got 7 points.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now Butler, following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Tucker kicks to Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
Sweet move. And it's laid up and in by Young. He's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lowry passes to Butler. No good from outside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
To the inside. Hunter against Adebayo. And that one drops for him. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Lowry against Young. Tucker the pass to Butler. Robinson for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Capella. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Unable to get that one. Hunter with some nice defense. Young right side. Going inside. And the layup falls. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
And here's Adebayo. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Here's Butler. It doesn't go either for Butler. Here's Atlanta now. They're on an 11-3 run. Young with no one around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. From the arc. Again, Young missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Adebayo passes to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And Atlanta has possession. Following the score by Miami. Collins wide open. He fires. Atlanta again missing. The Heat trail by 5. Robinson dishes to Lowry. Adebayo passes to Robinson. A beautiful reverse layup. That's 7 points for Robinson.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry against Young. 6 to shoot. Pass to Herter. Takes it inside, and that one is hammered home.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
pass to Robinson. To the right side. Tucker. Misses the three. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
Kevin.
Thank you, David. And And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
On the wing, Morris. Oladipo with the bounce pass. Kicks it to Morris. Oladipo outside. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it could rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Wright looking around. Shot from the wing. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Morris kicks to Oladipo. All sorts of time. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got back down to 4 points with the basket from Hero.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
Right down low. Guarded by Oladipo. And it's Wright missing. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. Here's Strus. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Wright outside. And finished off by Wright.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Morris outside. Off target from outside. Atlanta leading by 6. Takes a step back. There's the drive. The kick out to Wright for the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Hero. Gallinari with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the night here. The Heat trail by 9. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oladipo outside. The pass to Hero. Morris a screen. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich wide open. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta. With the step back. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. And DeJuan Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gallinari with the steal.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the wing right side. 1:03 left to play in the third. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Right with it. And here is Okongwu. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Heat trail by 12. Morris dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Hero. They could use a bucket. Rebound by the Hawks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Bogdanovich. From deep, Gallinari doesn't get it to drop for him. To the paint. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Luwawu. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Luwawu's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it's Atlanta.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in its center.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Robinson.
So many things that Adebayo does as a big man, but it's that passing skill that really separates him.
Now, here is Young. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's Young on the wing. Driving to the basket. Back to Herter. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 14-point game. Lowry, good.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And a deep three from Young. Doesn't go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Here's Young. Pass to Herter. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Capella sets a screen for Young. Another shot. Capella, the pass to Herter. Over Robinson. Atlanta again missing. The Heat trail by 9. Lowry looking around. He kicks to Butler. Outside Lowry. And Tucker has it in the corner. No good on the three. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Young against Robinson. Young drives in, and he gets the bucket.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Outside Collins. Back to Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 20 points for Trae Young.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Now Lowry. Robinson for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Atlanta.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting, not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
And Tucker has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
29 seconds left in the game. Young against Lowry. Young drives in. Puts up a three. Miami grabs the miss. Robinson with it. Lets the three fly. No good. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clear. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. Allie, it's all yours. He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. Here we go. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. Here's O'Neal. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Young against Conley. Young attacking. And a nice finish on the layup. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at Center Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. From deep. Clock at 6. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Herter. And it's off from three-point range. The Jazz on offense. Gobert with it. Back to Bogdanovic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Young against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 4-3. He can't hit that time. Young against Conley. Right side, Young. Now here's Herter. Checked by Mitchell. Good work there as it goes.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And so it's Utah with it, following the score by Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Here's Conley. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Hunter. And there's the drive. And he can't jam it through.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Outside Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Young. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
Free throws good. Young. And both free throws good for Young.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Young against Conley. A minute 6 left in the first quarter of the game. It doesn't go for him. The Hawks leading. Outside Herter. Pass to Capella. He takes it in. With 1 on the clock. It's blocked by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Lots of room. And he connects with a jumper.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. The shot misses. Good D by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Chalk up 2 there. Mitchell's got his 2nd basket.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Here's Young. And he makes it on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead. They're up by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. There's Young with the three. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Pass to O'Neal, takes a three. No good that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Capella. Nice move.
Oh, he did it!
Punch it home.
Nice. Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Now here's Young. 10 points for him. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. He's got a clear path. Here's Mitchell. Hunter with the rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Herter with it. The three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Team second.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Now here's Bogdanovic, and he gets that one. Bogdanovic has got 5.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
2 minutes.
Screen by Capella. Now here's Young. He's got 10. Collins. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Collins has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
The 3 from Mitchell. Atlanta with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified, but teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Outside Young. 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And here's Young. He's got 10. Collins outside. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Up and over Conley. Again, Atlanta.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Conley against Young. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Atlanta ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well.
Well, John, you're facing a challenge tonight. What's been the key to this lead in the first half?
I think following through with our game.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be... If you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Delon Wright is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Clock at 4. From the wing. Bogdanovich, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Outside Bogdanovich. Left side Gallinari. Wing shot on the way. Can't hit that one. And Utah will come the other way. You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's the break for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Hernan Gomez with it. He's against Gallinari. Hernan Gomez with it. Now Wright defending. Wright with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Gallinari. Now here's Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. It's stolen by Wright. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Whiteside with a block. And they get it back. Okongwu with the bucket.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Now Clarkson still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hernan Gomez. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Gallinari. The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Shot on the wing. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Right outside. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. In transition, here come the Jazz. Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Atlanta with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Gay. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And he makes a first. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Hernan Gomez. O'Neal, he's checked in for Pascal. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Clarkson. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Right against Conley. Wright attacking. Banked it in off the glass.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
Outside Conley. Inside. Bogdanovich.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gay with the defensive effort.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
20 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Gallinari with a screen. The Hawks need to get one up here. And that one's good. Gallinari's got his first basket of the night.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Tries again. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist for the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Bogdanovich in at power forward. And Young, here we go. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mike Conley.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
Utah trailing here. Conley with the ball. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. CK outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And that one's good. Young.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Conley with the ball, picked up by Collins. Puts the move on, and Bogdanovich with the lay-in.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Now here's Young. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good. Young's got 19.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Mitchell's checked in for Gay.
Donovan Mitchell.
On offense, here are the Hawks. They've led by as many as 14. And here's Young. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer. And really strong at the line since the break.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hits the trifecta.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Collins. Back to Capella. Launches a 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter. There's Young with the 3. Drills it from deep. Young's got 12 now in this quarter.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Hunter. Great open look there.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
A minute 9 left to play in the fourth. Now Young from deep 3-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Young with it. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Now here's Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. Off target with the shot. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
It's time for the NBA. And tonight, Smith, you look at perhaps the future of the NBA, but it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Here's Young. Hangs in the air, and the layup is good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Ball passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. That one falls. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
Paul against Young. Right side, Collins. There's the 3. Young's shot is off. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Trains the 3-pointer. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. A shot by Paul, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young dishes to Capella from past the arc. Young against Paul. Right block shot, and scoring with the play inside is Young. He's got 7.
What a nimble move by Young, getting around the contact and the finish.
Ayton finds Booker. Johnson outside. Rebound by the Hawks. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. In the corner, it's Hunter. Fires for 3. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Ball against Young. Bridges inside. Young with the steal. Here's Herter. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. Young taking his time here. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Collins. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Young, following the score by Phoenix. And there's the pass to Collins. Over Johnson. And again, it's Atlanta.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Paul against Young. Pass to Booker. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Paul passes to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 9 points.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
And Young, here we go. Hunter on the wing. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm.
All right, look who's coming up in the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks. Dancers!
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Bridges. Ball against Young. Inside. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Passes it to Collins. And he drives in. Goes up with it again. They get it back. Capella finds Collins. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Suns trail by 5. Booker the pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Young against Paul. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Fires the 3. No good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul outside. Johnson outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
and the impressive reach of Aiden. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Booker. And Young, here we go. It's good. 11 points for Trae Young.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Huerter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Booker outside. Pulls up with the putback. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Hunter, no good.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Bridges misses. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Hunter. Kicks to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6 here in this quarter. The Suns trailing. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Ayton, the pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Collins. Traps in the tray. 7 points in the game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. Rebound by the Hawks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
Here's Huerter. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Off target at the rim. Tie game in Atlanta. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Holiday in at the 1. The shot by Saric, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Right outside. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, This is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
McGee. No points in the game yet for him. Here's the pass to Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Crowder. They get it back. The kick out to Holiday. Saric outside. The second chance effort. The baseline J. The shot by Holiday, no good. Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Suns trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Shamet. With the drive, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Shot to stop the run. McGee, the pass to Saric. McGee sets the pick for Saric. And there's the drive. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Bogdanovich, no luck.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The D's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Shamet kicks to Holiday. Here he goes. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And right, here we go. Saric grabs the board. Suns trail by 5. Passes to Crowder. Saric outside. McGee against Gallinari. McGee dishes to Saric. He goes up again. Not going to go that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Bogdanovich goes in. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Lobbed up there for Collins. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Now, here is Young. 5 on the clock. Pass to Capella. From deep. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Paul with the ball. On the wing, Booker. Bridges outside. Booker outside. 4 seconds left. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
The third quarter comes to a close.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Out to the right wing. Here's Paul. Good work defensively by Capella.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Collins kicks to Young. Lock at 6. Capella the pass to Collins. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Never want to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
On the wing, Booker. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Hurt. A 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Kicks it out to Booker. Driving inside. They grab their own miss. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Young up top, defended by Paul. Kicks it out to Collins. Offline with his 3.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Booker. Johnson outside. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Capella sends it back. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Young. Driving the lane. Dishes it to Capella. The kick out to Young. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Suns trail by 9. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Capella, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
No good from Booker. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Young with the ball. From deep three-point range. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap.
It's the NBA on 2. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block, back to the basket, trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Young against Lowry. Young on the attack. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And Tucker gets it to go.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, schooled in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Outside Butler. Pass to Tucker. Lowry outside. Collins with the rebound. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Robinson on the wing. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And a deep three from Young. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Lowry outside. 1:58 left in the first. Right side, Butler. Robinson on the wing. Offline with a three. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Here's Herter. No good on the three. Miami's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. To the paint. To the left side wing. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Pass to Tucker. Butler on the wing. Robinson on the wing. Out left to the wing. Again, the Heat misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Young. Driving in. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 8 points.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Tucker to halt the run. Offensive rebound. Heat. Adebayo passes to Robinson for 3. Tucker, no good. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And a deep three from Young. Miami grabs the miss.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back, let him try to find his range.
Pass to Herter. 3 seconds left. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Young. Give him 8. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. 10 points for him.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. With the step back. Young on the attack. Count it. Young's got 12 points in the game. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the three others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those three names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trey did it in his second season, you got to be kidding me. I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Tucker. For three, Robinson. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Young. Launches it. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first two shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Capella. Pass to Herder. They double him with Butler. Here's Young. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Now here's Tucker. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Adebayo in the post. He's against Capella. Count the basket. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty. Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside Young. A minute 35 left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. From about 16. And the Hawks tack on 2 more. Miami has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Tucker. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Tucker's gotten his second bucket on the night.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Collins. Now Capella. Outside Hunter. And here's Young. Here's the three. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Outside Tucker. Back to Butler. The rebound by the Hawks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young inside. Butler covering. Back to Young. The three ball. Another three for Atlanta.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Back to Lowry. And the first half now in the books. The Hawks on top. They lead by 12. Well, now a minute to check in with
Thanks, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got. We've got a Kongwu. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luau Cabarrot in at the 3 slot. Wright outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it in from the elbow. Doesn't go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
A line change here for Miami. Pass to Bogdanovic. Fires from deep. Benson grabs a miss. And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
From Tyler Hero.
Right against Oladipo. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. Pass to Vincent. Back to Oladipo. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And the Heat making a change here. Dedmon's checked in.
Atlanta foul. DeLon Wright. That's his first personal
Hero
foul.
with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Oladipo. Out to the right wing. Kicks it to Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
It's both from the stripe. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. He really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Outside Gallinari. With the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Terrific to see Gallinari ducking his head in and taking it strong on the drive, getting the foul there as a result.
Good on both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Spins. Hero for 3. Luau Cabarrot with the rebound.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Pass to Dedmon. Just 5 to shoot. Oladipo, right side. Here's Hero, defended by Bogdanovic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul, and I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Right against Oladipo.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Bogdanovic from long range. Buries it from 3. Bogdanovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovic dangerous.
Oladipo finds Hero. the lane. And he converts the layup.
I thought he might get caught between the pass and the shot, but he makes a great adjustment.
Atlanta has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Right against Oladipo. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Heat have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's what Hero can provide. Points from distance. I don't know if you want them coming from that far away, but that's 3.
Now here's Wright. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Over Oladipo. No good off the back of the rim.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
It's stolen by Wright. Here's Luau Camero. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. For 3, Robinson. Tucker tips it back in.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now Young fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Robinson on the wing. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. The shake. And he sinks the layup. Young's got 29 points.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Robinson. Out to the right wing. Tucker. No good from outside. The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Lowry against Young. Here he goes. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
5 on the clock. Lowry finds Robinson. Outside Tucker. Can they get it? Miami, no good that time either.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Lowry against Young. Puts it up from 15. And And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And again, the Heat missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Tucker with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Adebayo against Capella. Adebayo passes to Butler. Driving inside, and it's Butler who slams it down.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Young against Lowry. And here's Young. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Here's Herter. Knocks it down from distance.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Lowry outside. Robinson finds Lowry. Going inside, shoots over Young. Lowry no good. Here's Young. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown.
Thursday nights in the NBA, right here on 2K. DA, take it away. What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now, here is Young. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Collins. And, Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Mitchell. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Herter. Good D by Mitchell.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Bogdanovich, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
And here's Young. He takes it in.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack.
It's his first trip to the line.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
For 3, Mitchell has to Gobert. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Puts it up from 15. Jazz passing it around. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell off the left rim and out.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And the Jazz with possession following the 3 by Atlanta. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Young pass to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Mitchell outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 5 now.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Young drives in. And the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
He's such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Mitchell outside. Beyond the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. And now Utah, fast break. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Now Young. The 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Young against Conley. Down low. And Gobert kicks to Conley. And Utah, another 3.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Gobert with a screen on Young. To the inside. It's not going to go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Utah has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. O'Neal passes to Gobert. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Tie game in Utah. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. That's the group right now for Utah.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Young is double. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell outside. Another miss by Utah.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Bangs home the trifecta.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Young with the steal. This one for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trail by 8. Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
To me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Young. 5 points in the game. 1:44 left in the first half. 6 to shoot with the drive. Here's Capella. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Young passes to Herter. Over Mitchell. Herter, no good. Jazz trail by 5. Passes it to Gobert. O'Neal with it. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot from 6. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Over Young. Out to Conley. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Herter. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Going inside. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Mitchell sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. The Jazz with another miss. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks ahead, up by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys, with Quinn Snyder. Coach, they came at you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, DeJuan Wright is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Wright following the three-pointer by Utah. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. For the lead, Pascal's shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Wright with the basket on the assist from Gallinari. Wright's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Okongwu. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. No good from Luwawu. Jazz trail by 5. To the middle. Hernan Gomez, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Bogdanovich dishes to Gallinari from deep. Bogdanovich, no luck. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gay outside. He kicks to Whiteside. The jump hook. The rebound by Luwawu. The Hawks leading by 5. Gallinari outside. And it's Wright atop the key. Shoots it up. 5 to shoot. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Clarkson against Wright. To the paint, deflects the pass. Clarkson finds Whiteside, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Now here's Wright. Six on the shot clock. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Right side a screen. Pascal, the pass to Whiteside. Yes, that goes in. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Clarkson against Wright. Pass to Bogdanovich from outside the arc. The kick out to Wright. Shoots the three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Pascal driving the lane. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Young for the lead. Rebound, Atlanta. The shot's good. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Clarkson with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. Into the lane. Here's Collins. And he banks in the lane. He's got 7.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson kicks to Pascal. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Young outside. And there's the drive. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. It's the group right now for Utah.
First team foul.
Mitchell up top. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. The feed to Bogdanovich. Count that one.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And here's Young. From deep 3-point range. That shot misses. And it's Utah the other way.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Gobert down low, defended by Young. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Mitchell, a screen on Hunter. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Herter. Hands it from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Mitchell outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The pass to Capella. Kicks to Hunter. Passes it to Young. There's the triple. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. For 3, Mitchell, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here is Young. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bogdanovich rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Young looking around. To the inside. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Off target with his 3.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Young with the ball. Conley picks him up. Young passes to Capella. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter. Back to Young. Looking to end his cold spell. Utah with the rebound.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Now, here is O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's O'Neal with the 3. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young against Conley. Shot clock at 6. Young drives in over Conley. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Your chance, dancers. Come on, fans. Stand up. Make some noise out there.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
From deep. Off target with that shot. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
Great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Booker. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And the Suns get it back. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Johnson. Pass to Aiden. With the clock winding down. Gets another look. And at last, they get one to fall.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Young against Paul. To the inside. Ayton inside. From deep, Johnson. Capella with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Here's Paul. Ayton in the high post. Back to Paul. Up top, Booker. Over Herder. That one doesn't drop. So the Hawks will take it the other way. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Booker for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Young with it. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
There's Young with the 3.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. He gets right in your jersey.
Bridges outside. From deep. Atlanta with a rebound. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league. Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Collins. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Capella. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
And here's Booker. It's hauled in by Herder.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Tries to snap the cold streak. And the layup is up and in.
Put the ball in Herder's hands. Let him make a decision. He can pass and he can score.
Paul against Young. Capella with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Booker. Out to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Booker. Over Herder.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Suns leading. It's stolen by Hunter. Here we go. The finish. And Collins with the jam.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Now Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. For three, Booker. And the Suns miss again.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Connects from downtown.
Pretty much any type of jumper, Kevin Huerter is proficient at it. That time with the stop and pop.
Now here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Now here's Huerter. He's covered closely. Hunter finds Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Now Huerter. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Pass to Johnson from outside the arc. The shot comes out, and that does it for the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Huerter defending. Capella with a block.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Huerter gets the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. And here's Johnson. Let's go with a 3. And it's Paul with the 3. Paul's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. From the top of the key. Kept alive. Here's Collins. The kick to Hunter. Capella with it. Another shot. And the layup is good by Young. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
To the wing on the left. Johnson finds Ayton. Back to Johnson. Pass to Ayton. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Back to Huerter. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
2 minutes.
Outside Paul.
First half, 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. This one for three. On target from range. Booker's got 6 points.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Young attacking. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Paul passes to Aiden. It's Booker on the wing. Herder defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Both good from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Paul against Young. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Taking 2 shots.
The previous play is under review.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
It's Herder on the wing. And he drives in. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the jam.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Booker. Back to Aiden. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Capella. Right side Herder. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over to the wing. Young against Aiden. And he banks in the layup. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Outside Paul. From deep, Johnson. He buries it from 3.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
There's Young with the 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hawks on top, up 5. And we've got more. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. They've got Onyeka Okongwu. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
You got to appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Okongwu with the bucket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Holiday passes to McGee. Wright with a steal. Puts up a three. Drains the triple. Wright's got 6.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Holiday from long range. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Gallinari drives in. Pass to Wright. Oh, swiped away. Some room here for Holiday. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Gallinari. There's the 3. Counted from distance. Gallinari's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Holiday passes to McGee. And here's Crowder from the arc. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And here's Wright from the arc. Can't get it to drop. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Shamet. The long distance 3 is buried.
Everybody is shooting the deep 3, and Landry Shamet, he's a part of that act too.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wright attacking. And the layup is good. Wright's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Šarić. On the wing, Holiday. Hounded by Wright. And he lobs it up. McGee's shot is off.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Holiday. Jacks up a 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Wright from the arc. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And here's Wright. Puts it up from the high post. Here's Okongwu. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Suns have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Wright against Holiday. Pass to Šarić. Shamet into the lane. Here's McGee. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's a foul called on Delon Wright. That's his first foul, and the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why.
And so it's Atlanta continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Bridges misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
There's Young with the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Booker. There's the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. There's Young with the three. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the... Wow! Crazy good!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Young against Paul. Left side Young. Atlanta again missing.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And Young, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Outside Paul. The kick out to Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. Over Hunter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And it's Collins penetrating. And Collins with the slam.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Young against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Hunter. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
2 minutes.
Now here's Young. Collins with a screen on Paul. Here's Young. And the Hawks tack on 2 more. The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Driving to the basket, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Clint Capella.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
Here's Bridges. And Collins with the big block.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Paul with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Three-pointer, Bridges. No good there, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Young against Paul. There's 37 seconds left in the game. 5 to shoot. Left side Young. Fires in the triple.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Collins against Johnson. Takes it inside. Shoots over Collins. That one off the back iron and out. Herter with it. And here's Capella. So we see the Hawks taking the W here.
That's the
A statement road victory. So impressive.